We are with Jim and Renda, Regenerate, Don't Degenerate. We're going to try live. We've got new internet. We want to be sure it's going to work fine, so we're going to have a little bit of a slow start here to be sure technologically everything is in place and operational the way it should be. So we're going to be monitoring it on one computer to be sure that it looks good, it doesn't fade out. We're not able to monitor the sound, or we get feedback, and you hear that in the background, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so it's Monday. We're going to do full body today. It's great to be here. We'll probably be doing it about this time every day, maybe.
Don't make promises your word can't keep.
I'm going to do the best I can, but we're going to do it every day, one way or the other.
We have already warmed up.
Yeah, now
we have hung up the clothes, weeded the garden.
We're homesteaders, so we do homesteading stuff to get warmed up, and we've been out doing some work.
Made the bottom of the chicken tractor.
Yeah, so we're warmed up. We've been doing those kinds of warm-ups, so we're there. But if you haven't warmed up, pause this, come back to it. It'll be here, and go get yourself warmed up. Walk, run, rollerblade, swim, bicycle, whatever you do to get warmed up.
And if you're rollerblading, you send me a picture.
Yeah, we want to see the pictures of y'all rollerblading. But get yourself warmed up, 5 to 10 minutes, heart rate up, body temperature to where it's flowing all over like it needs to. So we're going to, can we see our feet?
Let me turn it down just a little.
Just a little bit so we can see. Oh, I lost my head. Oh, there I am, I'm back. Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. There we go.
So now we're in place. So we're going to start at the bottom, work to the top. So we're going to be, we're going to do it nice and slow and easy. So let's go up on our toes, up on our heels, up on our toes.
So I just want to tell you, when we don't do a video for y'all, we're not doing exercises for us. And so we are here to tell you that we got to do exercises for us. So we're going to record them live now that we have the opportunity to do that with our internet. And that way we get both things done for us and for you at the same time.
Now, doing it live has a couple of benefits. It definitely gets done, yes, but we don't have to take the time to edit it and process it and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so what you get is raw.
which is a huge deal. I mean, it's big. And for us to add this in and to add that in is pretty tough. Have you had enough heel and toe stuff? Okay.
I'm here to tell them when to stop. Stop!
Thank goodness, right? So let's do just some leg raises here, knee raises. Get those knees coming up. Yeah, we're finding it very hard to keep up with everything. And so
imagine.
Yeah, but this is important. We've got to exercise, you've got to exercise, so we're going to be getting into this together. So now for those of you who have some challenges, take it a little bit slower.
Okay. I'll do it slow.
Don't do
or
as much.
Or even sit in a chair and make these go up and down. In fact, look, see, you can see my bench here.
Oh.
So if I sit here.
This is a great studio, isn't it? Now, the sun's a bit of a problem as it starts coming up, but we're going to find ways to deal with that as well. So, but we love it. I mean, this is a great situation. Okay, how's that feeling? Is that feeling great? Now, we're going to need to.
Oh, we even have our own ballet bars.
We got our ballet bars. So we're going to bring ourselves forward, kick ourselves back. Bring ourselves forward, kick ourselves back. Bring ourselves forward.
And you're not bending your knee?
I'm not bending my knee. Keeping the legs straight. Try to keep standing up straight too.
Core in.
Core in, yes. Engage that core. You know, yesterday I was standing and I realized that my back was hurting just a little bit.
And all you had to do was engage.
And I said, wait a minute, I'm not engaged. My pelvis isn't in the position it needs to be in. Let's switch sides. And I switched it. Pain went away. I mean, we're on the other side, by the way.
I got it.
Okay. So,
and I'm
teaching yourself about the core is so important. Keeping that core straight, keeping your pelvis aligned properly.
So I have a niece that I told her I was going to show her how to stand. So can I do that for a moment?
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Perfect time. We're taking a little bit of a break, watch, learn how to stand.
And this is sway back, and this is out. And that's normal. That's what a normal person, stand in the cashier line, stand in the thing.
What happens when you stand like that?
You slump here, you hurt, your back hurts. So what I'm going to do is...
Pains in your legs, potentially.
I'm going to pull this in, and I tilt this. Okay, I don't know if you can. I'm pulling this in and tilting that. So this is pulled in this way. I just went like that.
Tilt your pelvis
Yep.
forward or backward.
And then pull your shoulders back.
You want your pelvis to where your back, you're aligned straight.
So let me show you again. This.
Now overextended as well. Can you pull it forward too far? That's kind of hard to do. It's hard to do. But there are some postures where it's too far forward and you're ending up with your back being way too straight. And that, I'm not sure what causes that, but if you're having that, you need to be working on your muscles to straighten it out.
So I just want to tell you that this doesn't hurt to stand this way.
Yeah.
Your knees are, you want to make sure you're not locking your knees.
I want to lock those knees, keep them a little bit flexible.
Literally, I could, when I'm in a store and I see people slump, that's when I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, what makes it worse is so many of us have a lot of extra around here, and when we stand wrong, it just when we stand here, pulls our joints.
Then it really pulls on your back muscles.
It's going to pull it more. The more you have out here, and when you slump, the more it's going to pull.
And then you're going to get pain down here. This is what's called the IT band, and this goes straight up into here. So if you're got too much of a belly here and standing wrong, it pulls here and shoots pain down there.
Now, so those of you who have been having that pain, you're saying, oh, that's what causes it. Yes, that's what causes it. So let's learn to stand right. Let's exercise these muscles to keep them engaged and teach them. That's how we want to stand, okay? Okay, a little bit more on our legs. We're going to go off to the side. Just a little bit on this.
Oh, it feels so good.
Doesn't it feel good to get that happen? You know, we're watching our monitor, and this is like maybe a 100th of a second off of us. It's working that well. I could not be happier with our internet. They put in a new antenna for us. Oh, we switched sides if you didn't see that. They put in a new antenna for us. They're actually going to put a larger dish on it, which is going to improve it even more. We're very, very excited about that. Let's do some trunk twisties, okay? Just twist it off, whole trunk,
slowly,
legs and all. Just
you don't want to hurt your back. This is when you really want to engage your core. I don't really like twists.
Why not? What's wrong with twists?
Well, if they're done wrong, they hurt people.
Yes, yes. Keep that core, and that's what we keep talking about. If you've got this core engaged, you're getting your muscles strengthened, you can do more exercises safely, and that's the point. But all day long, you're exercising as you do things, especially those of you who are working in your garden, working on your homestead. So it's very important that you have your body ready for those demands you're going to make on it so you don't hurt yourself, and you can keep doing this. This is sustainable living in place, keeping healthy and strong so you can keep doing it. Okay, we're going to do Rinda's favorite, okay?
Start high.
Start high.
Stretch. You want to, I do it slow because it really stretches. You're stretching and going down. And put your back arm out, and it makes a windmill. Isn't this a great exercise?
I think so. I'm going to spread my legs a little further apart. I had them too close together.
If you cannot get to the ground, don't worry about it.
Do as much as you can. Keep
Bend
doing
your knees if you need to, and then come up.
Keep doing this frequently. You'll be able to do more as time goes on. Be patient with yourself. Take it easy.
Better get together, huh?
Oh, you gotta love it.
Right? I love this exercise. It's such a great one.
We're not using weights yet, but we're still going to do some of the movements.
I can't
that we do
wait.
With weights. We're not yet, but she'll wait later. How you like that? Okay, so we're going to be just doing some
lunges.
We're not going to. No, we're going to save those. We're going
to pretend that we have a weight.
We're going to do the movements. Okay, so 1 foot forward, your back foot at a 90 degree from your body.
I'll do it mine this way.
Your hand on your knee that's sticking out, your hand of the side of that knee, and with the other one, you're just doing a pull. It's
3,
doing that motion.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Switch sides.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now we're going to do a fly next. So you may want to turn to the side. Yeah, there you go. I don't want to hit you, so let me move forward and you move back just a little so we don't hit each other. Okay, so we've got our knees flexed a little. We're bending forward. We're sticking our little patootie out just a bit. We're not pulling it in, but we're sticking it out. We're going to take our arms and bring them up like we're a bird flying.
2,
okay.
3, 4. When you're doing weights and you haven't done them, if you have any shoulder pains, this is one you do not want to do with weights until you get going on it. Then you want to start with one weight, 1 pound. Then go up to 2 pounds. Then go up to 3 pounds.
But
or use a can of soup to start with.
It's a good motion to make to build yourself up. What's that?
I think we're there.
Okay, she wasn't counting. She was talking, but we did a few, so we got that going. So that feels good.
Excellent.
Right? Okay, we're now going to do some curls, just alternating the arms.
2,
you notice
3,
we're doing the movements that we're going to do as we
4,
add weights into this, okay?
5, 6, 7.
And we're going to get better as we go, right?
8.
We start small, we go
9,
big eventually.
10. You hear the birds in the background?
Oh, this couldn't ask for a better
We're in
studio
paradise.
than
What can I say?
Okay, the next one, hands up over the head, straight up. We're going to take them back down like this and up. Can you see that? Do we need to kneel down for that?
No, I'm moving back.
Okay. Okay, it's looking good. Just a few more of those. Okay. I'm going to stand to the side so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to put my hands back like this, and I'm going to bend my elbows. Just my elbows. I'm not bending my upper arm. Getting those moving up there. These are great for working on the muscles that are on the back side of your arm. And like I say often, exercise in a particular area of your body doesn't make you lose flab there. It builds up the muscles. Losing flab is something that happens as a result of having lots of exercise, cardiovascular as well, and avoiding the sugary foods, the carbohydrates, not overdoing it on those. Okay, that's great for that. What else do you need today? What else are you feeling? What are you feeling to where you may need to do some movements to help you out?
Oh, shoulder.
And this is something to think about. If you're having movement challenges, things are sore and stiff, we're kind of doing a breather between exercises right now. Then what you can do is pick from these exercises those movements that help those areas, because non-use causes more pain than overuse, unless you go crazy on the overuse. But just normal day-to-day kinds of things, most of us aren't using the muscles in the joints. They sit around. We may strain them a little bit when we try to do something because we're not ready. We're not built up to do it. And then it gets sore and we can't move and it's miserable. And we don't want to be either of those, any of those.
So when you do that one where you go like this.
Yes. Okay, so this is a good one for helping your muscles in your upper back. So we're going to raise our hands up, and while we're doing that, we're looking down. So we're kind of getting our neck going as well as our arms, but also.
And then when our arms down, do you look up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Okay. Exercises like this are great for doing.
Go slow. If you have vertigo, just look straight ahead.
Yes.
It doesn't take me very long.
She has vertigo. That's why she brought it up.
Cracking there, kiddo.
I am. I always do. How's that feeling? Getting that upper back going. You know, that's where so much of our stiffness happens. It's from these down here. Now she wants to do some shoulder rolling, just to help it a little bit. So I'm rolling them forward.
And I'm rolling them back.
And then we'll change places.
And I'll be frontwards and he'll be back.
Ready to change.
Okay. Oh, you do them at one together. I do them apart.
Really?
So see, he's doing them together. I'm doing them
Lots
apart.
of variations. If you get bored with one way, you can try another way. Okay.
Can we just do a slow range of motion?
Okay.
Okay,
We're going to do the nurse stuff right now, it looks like.
We had one of our patients. We had one of our viewers who asked what to do for frozen shoulder.
Oh,
and
yep.
there are several things. First of all,
what's frozen shoulder for those who may not know exactly? Technically, you don't know the answer to that.
They don't know. They don't know all of the action. It's when your shoulder gets really sore. I'm going to show you a few of them. So one of them, I sent her the exercises.
So very limited range of motion. Now, is it because of pain or just
pain or
it's just,
some of the? I know it's because of movement. Period.
So,
but however it causes it. So you just want to let your arm dangle down like this. So you're just barely moving it. That's one of the first exercises you're going to do. I sent her a whole list of them.
Do you reverse the direction?
Probably. I sent her a whole list of these to do, and I'm only going to remember 2 of them today. Let's do the other arm.
Slow if you need to, if there's too much pain. Oh, I didn't mention early on, hydrate. If you don't have hydration, do that. We both drank a lot before we got started. Drank water, a lot of water before we got started.
Okay, and then the other one is...
Water. That's what I mean when I say hydration and drinking.
Okay, this one is you're going to take your hand and you're going to crawl up the wall.
You can pretend on your wall if you don't have one.
You may only be able to do this. But your goal is each day to
try to get higher and higher and higher.
And even if you have full range of motion, if you can go and keep going, and mark where you're at, the next day you'll probably get higher. So that's one thing to do to break up your shoulder pain.
So for just a little bit each day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my nurse stuff.
Okay, so a couple of exercises for frozen shoulders or pains in the shoulders. Simple, easy.
Because the one I was going to do, a person with range of motion problems won't be able to. So then you're just going to take this and really slowly do it. And this is what you want, is full range of motion.
That's what you want to work up to, right? And that lets you do all of those tasks that you want to do that you're restricted from.
I know so many people that can only go to here. And there are some people whose shoulders have been frozen for so long that they can't really do much. But I'm telling you to do as much as you can, and don't say, oh, my shoulder's bad, I can't do it at all.
Don't allow it to lose more. Work what you have. If you can only move a little bit, move that little bit. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. This is about regenerating so you don't degenerate. If you do nothing, you will degenerate until you can't move. And what follows that is not something that you want. So
I can tell you the day that people go from sitting to a wheelchair is a sad, sad day. Because then they just start to atrophy and they've given up. Hope! Hope is the best thing, so keep moving.
You know, I heard a story yesterday about an older gentleman who...
Oh, he's going to tell a story.
Well, we're cooling down. So, you know, it's just kind of a slow walk while we cool down. A lot of times I leave this up to you, but I do want to share this story with you. So a little bit cooling down we're going to do here. Anyway, older gentleman, he's lost a lot of his physical ability. He's confined to a wheelchair, and not like large fat man, but a big guy. And he's worked out all his life and been able to do anything he wanted to do. But as he's getting older and older, he's finding that he's confined to a wheelchair, can do less and less. He still lifts weights as much as he can. Not as much as he used to, but he does the weightlifting. He does as much as he can do. And he's still there to inspire people by his determination to not let go of what he has. And that's what I'm suggesting for all of us. I'm able to do what I'm able to do. You're able to do what you're able to do. Let's do it to the full extent of what we can, because if we keep doing that, we're going to hang on to what we have better, longer, and as a result, we're going to feel healthier and happier and be able to do more. So hang on, work at regenerating, because most of us can regenerate what we have back to what we used to have.
And start with a simple pelvic tilt.
Yeah, just that pelvic tilt to keep that going. Okay, and you can do that if you're supine, laying down. You can work that as well. That's an easier way to do that. We'll demonstrate that at other times. But it's very important. So thanks for watching Regenerate, Don't Degenerate. Invite your friends on over. Let's all get part of this.
We'll be more consistent because we need to for us.
And if you go to hardinessapproach.com, there's a page about fitness, exercise. Go there and you can sign up. I'm going to start, I promise, I've been promising this, sending out emails with additional tips. And it's a place where we can exchange questions if there's specific questions you want to ask about exercise and those kinds of issues that you're having. But thanks for watching. Be watching again tomorrow, approximately the same time. Take care until then.